Hey everyone, Kaiwan is here, and today I'm going to show you how I shot and edited this photo. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more delicious content. Okay, so before we get into the technical side, let's talk about how I actually managed to get this shot in the first place. So the biggest secret here is that I used a smoke machine and only one source of light, which is this rechargeable LED light called Luminate. I love this lighting and I'm actually using it for my backlight here. The smoke itself actually creates a delightful haze just like you see in Hollywood movies. I turned off all the ambience lighting that I had. Then I put my only light source on the right top corner over my beautiful model, and we sprayed some water into the glass to create some blurry foreground elements. Here are some of the shots that we got, and this is my favorite among them. Alright, now let's get to the editing part. I started with Lightroom by applying one of my presets from the film look pack. I did some adjustment like taking down the temperature to get a colder look, adding more contrast, and decreasing the fade from the curves. Obviously, you don't have to buy the preset pack, so here is a screenshot of all the setting I used for this particular photo. Just pause the video and take a screenshot. You can simply redo the adjustment. Now here, I really don't want to sound like I'm selling out, but this is truly how I start my editing process. I have plenty of presets and I look for the one that fit with the atmosphere of my photo. And if you would be interested to get the whole bundle with over 250 preset, link will be in the description. So at this point, I did what I needed to do with Lightroom. So I headed to export the photo to Photoshop. Here we have it in Photoshop, and the first thing I did, as usual, I duplicated my main background by dragging it to this plus icon, or you can simply hit Command J or Control J on your keyboard. Next, I added a layer. Here I wanted to add some softness to the background. I made sure the flow is 3 and the hardness of the brush is 0. That way, when you brush the background, you get the lowest intensity. Overall, it creates a little extra haze to the photo. Next, I thought I needed a colder tint to the photo, so I added a color balance adjustment to add some bluish tones to my mid-tone slider. And after that, I wanted to crop the photo with the Instagram ratio 4:5. But here you might be wondering, how the hell you can fill up those white borders? Well, I'm glad you asked. I went back to our duplicated layer, made another copy of it just in case, pressed on M on my keyboard to use the rectangular Mark U tool. Selected the top border first and hold Shift on my keyboard to select the bottom one. Then hold Shift and delete or Shift backspace if you're using Windows. This will bring up a filling panel with a couple options. Make sure to use content aware with 100%, click OK, and boom. Magic, I know. Here you might see a line, but that's because of the softness layer, and we can easily fix it by clicking on the layer, then pressing Command T or Control T to resize the layer. Last but not least, I wanted to be a little bit creative by adding like a watercolor brush on her eyes. I really don't remember where I downloaded this brush, but if I find it, I will link it below. Alright, so this is before, this is the after. If you made it to this point, that means you've watched the whole video, and I just want to thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing for more upcoming videos like this. If you actually like these type of videos, please comment down below. Any feedback is welcome. And if you would be interested to support my channel, please check out my online shop where I sell my premium preset LUTs, overlays, and so on. Also, I have a Patreon page. I would highly appreciate if you check that out. All right, now I gotta finish my cake, and I see you in the next one. Don't judge me. It's very cold outside.